Right, let's have another go at this. So this is the NES that I couldn't fix in this video here. As always, I got some really useful comments. A lot of people saying that the flashing light is indeed the cartridge slot and it just needs a thoroughly good clean. But it wasn't always doing that. Grey screen is also apparently caused by that. Or it could be the lockout chip. I think there's a couple of other things in there as well. So I'm going to take a look at all those things. So thanks very much for your comments. It's most appreciated. Right, let's open this back up. Nice. I also got a couple of different games just in case it was the game. I don't think it was. But I now have Castlevania and Super Mario Bros. So yeah, at least one of them's got to work, right? Let's hook it all back up. And let's just double check that it still isn't working. Like it's miraculously fixed itself. Oh. That looks slightly different. In fact, can I see a bit of Super Mario there? But it is still doing the flashing red light thing. Try a different game. Let's try this Castlevania one. Yeah, that was just a grey screen, but with the flashing red light. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at the cartridge connector first, give it a really good clean. I've got some metal polish, which I'm told works well for it. I don't know, but I'll try it. Let's give it a go. I think I'm going to start with the trusty eraser pencil and some isopropyl, and then I'll give these a polish. But I don't know whether it's this bit or this bit. I mean, it looks clean to me, but you know, maybe it's not.
While he's cleaning the NES, let's bring some mellow bars. Thanking the ones who support the superstars. We're only 2 minutes in, already looking lost. Gotta get this going, it must work at all costs. Ben Rush is the newest to have been here years. Betty Humps is the one bringing all the happy tears. Nidhuega, Jamrag, Weston plus the other 3. A1 Bass, Oz, Newton, Flux for Roki. Jonathan Wiggs, in Flim and Adam Taylor. Jonathan Harden, Neil Reynolds, Emilio Herrera. Daft, Willie Fritz, Chauvier, Toxic Shadow, and Jockey. My rhymes are target like Jockey Wilson on the Aki. Aaron Marks, Ellis Garland, Markovitz 19. Darren Kelly, Emerald Tim, or maybe Sean B. Happy Wappy Mick Adams at the end of my flow. Gotta finish off with the Monkey Joe Tokyo. Peace. Keep cleaning, Steve.
Wow. This is incredible. What the? It didn't look that dirty. What is going on? It's like the never-ending dirt thing. Right, well that's a lot shinier than it was. Yeah, it's much, much better. Let's try it now. No, still the same. Does look like it's trying to do something though. I'm getting colours. But it's still flashing. I wonder if it is the lockout chip then. Or it could still be that connector. I mean, it looked a lot cleaner, but I don't know, I could be cleaning it all day. Oh. Well, that's now not flashing, but I'm getting the grey screen. Which is what it was doing at the end of the last video. Let's have a look at that lockout chip. I think you can disable it. Before I do it, I'm just going to give this another clean. I'll do it off camera, so I don't bore you to death. But Steve, we're already bored to death. Yes, I know. I'm going to clean inside here as well. I don't know how. No, still the same. Right, let's have a look at that lockout chip. Right, from what I understand, it's this chip, also known as CIC, and I think it's pin 4, which I assume is this one. But I'm going to double check first. Yes, it is indeed this one. So I don't fancy cutting it, so I'm just going to try and desolder it from the other side and lift it out. I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm going to try it. From what I understand, the lockout chip is used to prevent you playing games that aren't licensed. But reading up on it, apparently it sort of stops you from playing slightly dirty games. Now, these games aren't particularly dirty, I've cleaned them all, but I don't know. It's some kind of copy protection thing. I'm not bothered if it's there or not, so let's disable it, see what happens. Doesn't look like I've got all that, does it? No, it's definitely moving. I think I might be alright. Just need to borrow Dave. Dave coming in useful again. No, that's not coming. I think there might still be a bit of solder on this side. God, this is annoying. Dave! Oh, well, it looks like I'm going to break the leg. I didn't really want to do this, but... And I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just an idiot. But yeah, it's just going to break, isn't it? So I might as well just break it now. Here's me trying to be all clever. There we go. I mean, I can put that back if I need to. I can resolder it, but it looks a mess. But it's disconnected now. Let's try it. I mean, in hindsight, I could have taken the entire chip out and put it back in with that leg lifted, but that just seems like a lot of work to me. Alright, well, let's see what it does now. Exactly the same. Let's try Super Mario. Ah, okay, so now it isn't flashing, but that's still corrupt. You can kind of see where Super Mario is supposed to be. Yeah, but there's something not right there, is there? I'm guessing then that the PPU's knackered. Damn. I did get myself a donor board, which is apparently fully working, but we'll see. Let's test it out. Right, let's try it. Haha! It is fully working. Excellent. So I've got two options now. I can either use this board and try and put the mod into this board and see if the mod works, or I can take the PPU out of this and put it in the other one to see if it is the PPU that's faulty on the other board. I think I'd quite like to do that. Then I can prove that fault. At least then I'll know. So I'm going to desolder the PPU out of this, which is the donor board. Let's call it the donor board. And then we can take it out and put it in the faulty board and see if it works. Let's desolder it. Engage fume extractor. Fume extractor engaged. Engage moving solder sucker. Moving solder sucker engaged. There we go. Nice. Yeah, all good. Right, in the last video I put a socket on this, so this should be quite easy just to swap over now. Well done me. Right. We're on. Is this going to work? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm kind of hopeful, but also not at the same time. Here goes. Oh my god. It's still doing it. And that's with a different PPU. Try a different game. No. Oh, no. So what is it? Not the lockout chip. Not the PPU. CPU? I don't want to go blindly swapping chips over, though. I know what I will do, though. I'm going to pop this PPU in the donor board, and then we can definitely know whether that PPU works or not. So let's do that. Right, donor board, PPU in a socket. Right, so now we have donor board with faulty PPU. Let's see if the PPU is faulty. Faulty PPU in the good donor board. Let's see what happens. Oh, right. So the PPU is faulty. But, oh, you can see him moving along the screen, though. But just, yeah, it's all garbled. So the PPU is faulty, but I put it in the other board. I'm starting to get confused now. But it still didn't work. Right, I think I'm getting somewhere. So this is the donor board, which is now working again. It works with the PPU in it, the original PPU. When I swap the PPU for the one out of the original faulty board, it doesn't work. So the PPU 100% is faulty. Now when I'm measuring it on this board, I'm getting some odd shorts. I think it was here. It's these 4 pins here. They're all shorted together. Now I don't know if that's on the PPU itself or if it's on... Let's take it out. So if it's the chip, then it should short now. But it's not. So I think we've got a dodgy socket. So if you look at these 4 here, that one, and that one are all connected. And they shouldn't be. Let's just show you that on the good board. So it's these 4. Yeah, not connected. So something's going on here. And that's without the chip in, so it's got to be this socket. So I'm going to take this socket out. Oh, well, I broke it taking it out, which is slightly annoying. Right, well, I mean, apart from me breaking it, I can't really see where that would have been shorted. Well, let's see if the short's gone. Yes, it has. So it must have been the socket. But I don't understand how. It would help if I didn't break it while I was taking it out, I suppose. Let's put another socket in. And if that's the case, that's the original socket that was in there when that mod board was in. So it's very possible there is nothing wrong with the mod board, and we just had a short all along on that PPU. But that short looks like it has fried the PPU, because when I put it in the other one, it doesn't work. This is all very complicated. Good PPU. Bad faulty board. Original faulty board with good PPU. Let's do this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes! Come on! Make sure it wasn't a fluke. Oh, yes. Amazing. Right, so the Nintendo itself actually works. That's with the good PPU. Just because I know it's going to annoy everybody, I'm going to put the original faulty PPU back in, just so I can prove that the PPU is faulty. Right, original faulty PPU. This works now. You know, it'd be great if it did, but I'll also be very, very upset if this works now, because I've proved nothing. Ooh! Well, it's not a million miles off, is it? But it is still not working. Yeah, something glitching out on that PPU. I'm not entirely sure why. But yeah, that's got to be it, because it works fine with the other one. Right, so I'm going to leave the good PPU in the faulty board, which is now fully working. I'm going to put it all back together, and then we're going to test it at the end. I've spent far too long on this. I've literally been doing it all day, so I'm not going to look at the mod board. I'm going to revisit that at another point, because quite frankly, I can't be arsed. Right, there we go, finally. Back together. Let's hope it still works. Oh, yes! Right, what'd you do? Whoop! Ah! What? Oh. I've only played it once, but it's definitely a stupid game.
I said snake, rattle and roll. 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 Well, you're never doing nothing to receive your stuff.